Commander SpacePirates pressed her crystalline fingers against the observation deck's viewport, watching the peculiar bipedal creatures move about their blue-green planet below. The Ethereal Council had been monitoring Earth for 3 solar cycles now, preparing for what they believed would be the simplest conquest in galactic history. "Status report, Lieutenant Vex," she commanded, her voice resonating through the ship's consciousness link rather than the crude sound waves these humans seemed to favor. "All tactical systems ready, Commander. Our molecular disruptors are calibrated to their cellular structure. The water-based weaponry will dissolve them instantly." Lieutenant Vex's excitement pulsed through the ship's neural network like electric current. The Ethereals had evolved on Christos Prime, a world where water existed only as legend, a mythical substance so corrosive that ancient texts described it as the universal solvent that devours all life. When their deep space probes first detected Earth's surface composition, the military strategists had laughed with harmonic frequencies that shattered nearby crystal formations. 71% water coverage, the chief analyst had reported. These creatures have literally surrounded themselves with the most deadly substance in the known universe. They must be kept as slaves by some superior race. But now, as SpacePirates observed the humans through high-powered sensors, something didn't align with their intelligence reports. The creatures moved freely across their planet's surface, seemingly unaffected by the lethal liquid that covered most of their world. Commander Vex's mental voice carried a note of confusion. "Long-range sensors are detecting something unusual." The main display shimmered to life, showing a magnified view of what appeared to be a human settlement. A small bipedal figure, possibly a juvenile, was running through streams of water that erupted from the ground in decorative patterns. The creature was laughing, a sound that registered as harmless acoustic vibrations. "Analysis indicates the water is making direct contact with its skin," Vex reported, his crystalline structure flickering with bewilderment. Yet the creature shows no signs of dissolution. SpacePirates' internal temperature dropped several degrees. "Impossible. Run full spectral analysis." The sensors focused on another human, an adult female standing beside a clear container filled with the dreaded substance. As the ethereal crew watched in stunned silence, the human lifted the container to her mouth and began consuming the water. The bridge fell silent except for the soft hum of the ship's quantum processors struggling to make sense of the data. "Commander," whispered the chief science officer, "preliminary scans suggest that these creatures are approximately 60% water themselves." The implications hit SpacePirates like a solar flare. Their entire battle strategy had been based on the assumption that water would destroy these beings instantly. Instead, these humans were made of the very substance the Ethereals feared most. "How is this possible?" she asked, though she wasn't sure she wanted to know the answer. "Further analysis reveals that their entire ecosystem is water-dependent," the science officer continued. "They consume it regularly, bathe in it, and even engage in recreational activities involving full-body immersion." Through the viewport, SpacePirates watched a group of human children jumping into a large body of water, their joyful sounds echoing across the surface. These weren't the cowering slaves they had expected to find, but beings who had mastered the most dangerous substance in the universe. "Commander," Vex's voice trembled through the consciousness link, "if they can survive constant exposure to water, what other powers might they possess?" SpacePirates felt her crystalline structure vibrate with something she had never experienced before: fear. These humans didn't just coexist with water, they thrived in it. They were beings of such incredible resilience that they had turned the universal destroyer into their source of life. "Set course for the outer rim," she commanded quietly. "We need to report this to the Council immediately." As the ethereal ship began its retreat, SpacePirates took one last look at the blue planet below. The humans continued their daily lives, completely unaware that they had just won a war without firing a single shot, simply by drinking a glass of water.